This is Bella Reiki Art Therapy. So you're here with me, Bella Katrina. I'm bringing you energy healing. We're doing Reiki, so we're putting a chakra, Seihei Ki, Hon Shizei Shinin, and a Da Komyo, Da Komyo, Da Komyo. We are here to balance our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual selves. This is not an easy task. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. They're four legs of the table. They need to be in balance. Just wanted to show you something. I can find it. Just taking a big deep breath. You're going to receive healing. So we want to get our rainbow wings. I'm going to read you something about lessons from a living Lemuria, about the Rainbow Warrior Code. And it's just time to get some colours. So we're going to choose angel wings, rainbow wings, and then we're going galactic. So welcome. Please get some colours. We have Archangel Raziel here as well, who is the rainbow wizard, which I completely forgot about. So I'm just going to introduce you to Raziel in a video here. Separate the sheep from the goats. My sheep know my voice. I will protect my sheep. I am God Almighty. I know it's blurry. We're waiting for the trumpet call. Bringing Reiki art therapy to get our rainbow light body. Meet Archangel Raziel.
Angels here. Raziel is here.
Opening your third eye. Aligning with the vibration of love in your heart. Igniting spiritual passion. Getting our rainbow wings so we can fly. How exciting. So in this session, we are going to choose our angel wings. So we're going to do, I just need to do a double angel wings because I don't want the demon there at all. Remember, we chose, see the horn or the halo? So that's the narcissist and the empath. Jesus and Satan, Saturn and Jupiter. Yin and yang. Oh, yin and yang. Go away, yin and yang. And then we drew it. So we're going to, I'm just going to make a rainbow of both wings. And then we're going to hear about the rainbow children as we do this. So pick your wings. And we're looking at, as I've told you before, remember the earth was very dark. And light workers came like lighthouses at the darkest time. And then the indigos came and hacked a pathway down to the lighthouse. And they are natural born leaders. They're all the ones out on the streets protesting. Then the crystal children came. They're aligned to the crystal grid with not much karma at all. And then the rainbows come. So God said this is the other side of his rainbow, the rainbow children, and then we go to diamond. That's when we're crystalline. So it's the journey God was showing me today, the light worker, 1950s. They were the ones who suffered the most. Just going to get some wings going here. And then the indigos. Then the crystal children came in. And the crystal children, this was my whole mission, to have enough Reiki masters, right, to hold the rainbow children, because Reiki is rainbow energy. You know, like you swim with the dolphins? It's the same energy, the rainbow energy. So the rainbow children, we're going to just focus on them because we're aligning with the rainbow warrior code as we do our wings in rainbow colours, right? So we're not going to do the horn and the devil wings. Look at the bat wings. We're going to do the halo and the angel wings. I just didn't do two. I only did one. So I'm going to come back here now. We're doing our rainbow wings. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about why. Because the rainbow children are here. Then we're going to go into our galactic light body. So this is allowing yourself to take 20 minutes out of your day and bring your oat cake and your cup of tea. I ate all my cake. That's me. Already eaten it. I shared it with my friend. Yeah, I'm going to share. Jesus says he multiplies your food if you share it. Getting paint all over me here. So now we're in the 4th generation of these star seeds and the rainbow children. They are the embodiment of our divinity and the example of our potential. The rainbow children have never lived on this planet. Oh, that's why they don't have any karma. None, zero, nada. And they're going straight to the crystal children as their mums and dads. These children are entirely fearless of everybody. They're little avatars who are all about service. These are children who are only here to give. Rainbow children are already at their spiritual peak. It's just something here about the indigos, right? They are very masculine energy with warrior traits of willfulness and natural leadership skills. Indigos are sensitive to chemicals, including their own body chemistry. They can also detect dishonesty instantly, and they trust their gut feelings when sizing up someone's character and integrity. You can't lie to an indigo, that's for sure. In fact, their group's sole purpose is to rid the planet of corruption and greed and usher in cooperation and integrity. This lofty mission is fueled by the indigo angels. Their anger and angst is released to them. The indigos have a temper, and it's in not to squelch the indigo's anger, but to teach them how to manage it constructively. Indigos also need outlets for their great energy, such as cardiovascular exercise and artistic projects. Without such outlets, indigos have difficulties that often result in a mislabeled ADHD diagnosis. See how important it is to balance? The next generation of highly sensitive youths are called crystal children. Unlike the indigos, crystals are calm, sweet and quiet, and their energy is very feminine. In fact, they're so quiet that they're often misdiagnosed as having autism or Asperger's syndrome. Crystal children prefer to communicate telepathically through music or art, which are much better ways for them to convey deep and complex feelings than talking. Crystal children have strong connections to nature, and they need to be outdoors regularly. They also develop close bonds with domestic and wild animals, and they're very, very sensitive to chemicals and additives in foods. Crystal children usually require an organic diet and special laundry soap and fabrics to avoid allergic reactions. Rainbow children are the next vibrational level following the generation of crystal children. Rainbows have perfectly balanced male and female energy. Rainbows are like little Buddhas with wise and serene hearts. They're more interested in giving than receiving. Because rainbow children have never before incarnated, they don't have earthly karma to work out. Therefore, they only select harmonious, functional families in which to be born. Rainbows are just now beginning to populate the planet. The largest influx of indigos was between 1975 and 1995, although some were born before and after these years. So you can be early, like I've met really early indigos and really early crystals. So you're called a crystal scout or an indigo scout. The crystal generation now has its foothold, and new crystals will continue to be born through to 2017. Interestingly, as the Mayan calendar flips to its end, the rainbow children will begin their reign upon the planet. Did you hear that? These children, these rainbow children, are now being born, and they are the answer. No, not now being born, they're older now. Sorry when I wrote this. They are answers to our prayers. And as the crystals become older, the rainbows are their children. They're adult rainbow children that are in their 20s now, teens. Rainbow children are coming about because the full spectrum of light that we need to assimilate serotonin in our body has been reduced. In other words, when we go out on a clear day with no smog and we're out in the sunshine, we're receiving in our body a rainbow through the sun waves. And that's the way that we were created, to need rainbow energy. As a team, we earth angels, light workers, indigos, crystals, and rainbows are all here working together. We're all here to raise the vibration of light on the planet. Let's get some more colour on our wings as we energetically healing here together. Let your mind relax. You can put music on. I like shamanic dreams, but you know me, I like silence. I especially like doing this at sunset with the birds singing. But peace is something I never had as a child at home. Unless no one was home. Do you know what I mean? It's like, where is everybody? So it was either really quiet, yeah, and then it was like how people can carry on like that year after year. Incroyable. So what we're looking at here is the rainbow warrior tribe, right? The end of God's rainbow. That's what he's saying. It's the end of his rainbow. And what's at the end? The pot of gold. It's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So we're getting really close to the pot of gold, especially because the diamond babies are here. I know they are. So the diamond babies don't stay long because they're just totally angelic fabric, like what we're doing, upgrading our DNA, and we're balancing the right and left side of our brain. And God talks about it in the Bible, and it's the Joseph's Technicolor dream coat. What that's about is it's about your creative side of your brain bowing down to the logic, to the matrix. You've got to let your supernatural brain take over. You know what I mean? So, you know, Joseph got bullied by his brothers, and that's what we're going through when we go through any abuse, narcissistic abuse, or spiritual warfare. How come they're different? They look different. How did that happen? But how did that happen? So I just had to do that. We are bringing in our rainbow warrior wings. So once you've done that, because we're going from I was Chief Feather Cloud, right? So this is how it started. I was trying to find the video of it. But it was Chief Feather Cloud because the ancestors came in, and that's the 3D DNA. Chief Feather Cloud. So you've got to find out what your chief name is. We found that out at Christmas. And then we got an upgrade, right? From Chief Feather Cloud, right? To Angel Feather Star. Yeah, much better. Angel Feather Star. Bella, Angel Feather Star. See the upgrade, the difference? The DNA. So it was really the lower three chakras. See, the masculine energy. The 3D. Going to the 5D. The upper three chakras, see that? So it went from 3D to 5D. So I've done a lot of work on this, and it's really, really been amazing and helpful, especially adding, like with the Reiki has birthed this. Because we did a Kundalini, right? We realized the rainbow. I always have it upside down like I'm doing a handstand. So we're bringing it up through our rainbow body. See the rainbow body? This is how we actually create. So you get your spiritual divine purpose here, and then you visualize it, then you speak about it, and then you bring love to it and power, and then trust, and you birth it here, and then it shows up here. And that's the process. And we have integrated our past lives. We've activated to the diamond core. And we want to balance all our meridians and our hormones and our chemicals because we're upgrading our DNA, right, to the 5th strand DNA so we can activate our soul flame. This is a process that happens and we're going through it. It's more magical than you can even imagine. So we go cosmic, galactic, and then we go universal. So Reiki is a tool that's already universal. It's universal Reiki life force. It's universal life force. So it's very exciting to be able to go in through the gateways. So I'm going to show you a few wings as you do your wings. So you can join me at Bella Reiki Art Therapy. It's a Skype group. I'll put the link down in the comment section and pin it. That's what I'm going to do. If you would like to post your wings, because there's a these are feathers, feather wings, right? So they were done with the Kundalini fire, and that was a flow paint chain pull. I'm going to show you that tonight because we're going galactic tonight. So you've done your rainbow wings. We're going to open up this gateway here. We're going to open up this gateway right here. Yes, we are. We're opening up the gateway. So this is a double chakra ray gateway. If you would like to enter the gateway, we're going to the Galactic Gateway. So we're going, and we're able to do it because we're Reiki masters, and you're accessing the no space, no time continuum. So if you would like to step into the gateway, we're going to take our Rainbow Warrior Code and connect it to the pot of gold. So choose your wings, right? So this is different. So you've done your rainbow wings. It's connecting every chakra. So we'll do another session on the rainbow chakra wings. Yes, we will. And then we went from 3D to the rainbow wings. Right, so this is the upgrade. So you can choose your wings, and you're going from 3D, black and white, to Technicolor Dreamcoat, to accessing the other side of your brain, the creative side. Right, the right side of the brain. That Joseph is what God's telling us about with Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat. Sorry. My drawer just fell off. The drawer just fell off. So we've got the halo and we've got our heart. So you can use this as a base for a vision board, right? Your wings of light. So this is your rainbow warrior rings. We're going to talk about the rainbow code here, lessons from Lemuria. So as we do that, you're getting prepared for your galactic wings. So you choose your wings and trace them out onto something, or just get a pen and paper, basically. But see, I've done it here as a black canvas. I'm going to do some silver wings, and I want to do some glitter and some feather chain pull, but I've got some Japamala beads. So we might have to do some Japamala chanting. We'll see what comes in because the tribe are here. So we're just going to open the gateway as you change your wings. So do some colouring in to get the activation, the creative energy. We're going there 95%. God wants us there in total alignment. We have to watch out for people that bring in the logic side, because they're Joseph's brothers, and they sold him to slavery. And we say no to that. So we're opening up the gateway. Ready? Opening up the gateway. Chakra, 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 double gateway. We're going galactic. So colouring in your rainbow wings, and you're going to give them to me at Skype. I'm going to put the link down below because the Skype name changed. And I'm reading you about the Rainbow Warrior Code here from Lessons from a Living Lemuria. Remembering that a fully whole foods and plant-based diet is perfectly in alignment for accelerated or Stargate ascension. Yes, that's what we want, Stargate ascension. We give here a very basic template of how this may be implemented within the framework of the crystal and the indigo energies for the overall ascension path. The fully plant-based diet, when whole, fresh, closest to its origin and grown in nutrient-rich soil without chemical sprays, is most suited to the predominantly crystal individual. The reason for this is because the fully plant-based diet creates peace, compassion, and relaxation within the body. There are warming foods with more fire, cooling foods with more peaceful, relaxing qualities, or spicer high energy foods with a stimulating quality. Yet overall, the plant-based diet, when followed, chosen correctly and in alignment in the way we have explained, promotes a peaceful countenance within. Crystal individuals are natural healers and spend time going within to just be. They sense energy naturally, like the Lemurians. They do not need to explain the energy they sense or analyze it. They simply work with it. The crystal energetic is most similar to the Lemurian energetic. Many reincarnated Lemurians have called to themselves a physical body of the crystal vibration. So the crystal children, right, and the Lemurians. A diet still rich in plant foods and containing smaller quantities of sustainably and ethically raised meat, seafood, eggs, and goat, sheep, dairy, when whole and fresh and chemical toxin free, is most suited to the indigo individual. Do you see how the food is affecting them so negatively? We don't have any of that food here. We don't have it. The eating of the animal flesh allows the indigo to take in full amino acid profile foods and connect into the consuming of other physical beings, energy, so that they may activate the warrior code within. The indigo individuals are natural system busters, rising against oppression, fighting for the cause. They're out on the streets protesting, aren't they? Like the Atlanteans, they are analytical and extremely creative. They are often writers and public speakers. They have no problem being out there, unlike the crystal individuals, who care and they crave anonymity. The indigo energetic is most similar to the Atlantean energetic. Many reincarnated Atlanteans have called to themselves a physical body of the indigo vibration. However, all we have said here is a very basic and generalized template. The nuances in between explain the vast differences between the incarnated physical individuals. The climb phase energy that you currently experience in your today now moment is a moving from carbon-based, which craves animal flesh, into crystalline-based, which is sustained by light. Each and every starseed is moving in the direction of the crystalline, regardless of overall energetic signature, being crystal or indigo. There are also those incarnated upon the violet ray, the blue ray, and the rose ray. So too, there are others. Together you make up the rainbow children, or indeed the rainbow warriors. Regardless of what you consume, you are rainbow warriors. We refer to you as star seeds due to the fact that you are from the stars and that you literally seed the stars. That's explained in the infinite helix and the emerald flame. So we'll do that next. Yet when your collective energy fields are viewed from the quantum higher perspective, together you make up the most beautiful and perfect rainbow. You are standing up for that which is just, and you indeed justice warriors. You are standing up for truth. You are indeed truth warriors. Together you make up the rainbow. You are absolutely and completely rainbow warriors. The clue here regarding your diet, therefore, is in your vibration. Collectively, you are the rainbow. And this is that which is most best, most highest, and most in alignment to eat. That of your rainbow. The deep colors within the fruits and the vegetables are that which contain the codes you need for the job at hand. So therefore, if you are a fully plant-based eater, ensure that the food is wholesome and unchanged, closest to its origin as possible, and ensure you consume all the colors of the rainbow. If you do consume animal flesh and their products, then ensure they are sustainably and ethically raised and humanely killed. See, we can't do that. Bless the animal and give it thanks at every meal. Ritualize this in the ways of the warrior. Make sure that the predominant foodstuffs you take in make up the rainbow. These are simply the ways forward. There is much contention regarding the different dietary regimes on your planet, yet the ultimate truth is the eating of the rainbow. If you hold fast to this as you gather the food, then you will be following the path of the starseed, the ascending one, and the rainbow warrior. The Lemurian diet is your basic template, and the rainbow is that which you hold and you build as you create the cleansing and nourishing path before you. Regarding crystal and the indigo frequencies as basic templates, we give you some potential scenarios. As you read these words, you feel into the scenario and see if it resonates with you. If it does, then this is a clue to your most alignment eating style. Many of you do not need these presentations for resonation. I know I've already got it. You already follow the conscious eating style, and the information you receive within the transmission is purely for the purpose of confirmation. Yet for those who need the presentation in order to align and strengthen the resonance within, we present these example scenarios through the templates of crystal and indigo. These are basic and fictional templates presented as a teaching tool for your personal alignment and inner knowing. Melinda is completely vegan, but suffers extreme anxiety. Despite the many and varied reasons for her anxiety, Melinda may benefit from introducing some animal products into her diet. The reason for this is that her vegan diet, mostly raw, is very cleansing. The animal products will bring in the nourishment she's looking for. Melinda may find that as an anxious person, the flesh and milk of land-based animals may push her anxiety into a more extreme state. Therefore, she would be most assisted by bringing in eggs and some fish into her eating plan. This detour into nourishment need not be permanent. After a time, possibly months, certainly no longer than a couple of years, Melinda will have attained the balance she's looking for, and she can return to fully plant-based eating. We are not saying that the nourishing path cannot be found throughout the eating of animal products only. The plant-based path can be very most nourishing. You present this potential scenario for the crystal individual who may find him or herself in this place. They're just examples in the book. We can go into them in another session. 7 of them. The aware, trained, anchored, and balanced starseed can transmute an experience so that they can continue to consume the meat in their diet. Yet even the most adept at this transmission will feel some connection to the animal. And as we have said previously, no amount of blessing or giving thanks from one person can alter or neutralize the suffering the animal experienced within the third dimensional level. For the majority of starseeds able to tune in and feel the vibration of the animal's suffering, the choice for them is to move to plant-based eating. See, their sensitivity is so high. Due to the natural acceptance of the plants shift from one state to another, there is no suffering for the psychic or empathic individual to feel when eating plants. Only joy and the high energy created by consuming a species appropriate foodstuff. This sensitivity stretches into other substances such as medication, caffeine, sugar, and processed foodstuffs. Energy is non-locational. It is everywhere and it is where you are. The reason for this is that you are an infinite being and you are all things. So a psychic starseed can feel energy no matter where it may be. They can even more closely feel energy that is actually consumed by them and taken into their body. This can also be the same transdermally. Injections, vaccinations, skin cream products, oils and perfumes, which works for healing and benefit when it comes to aromatherapy or magnetism or Reiki healing remedies. This brings us now to a different way, that the individual takes in the etheric energy through physical substance. We speak here of the sexual act between couples. See, that's about the energy exchange as well. So with food and then with partners. Be very, very aware of your diet. We're going to go galactic now. You ready? We're going galactic now. So what I would like to do is go to this side. And we're going to have some silver wings. So I've got beads here. So I'm going to lay the beads over my outline here. I haven't done this before though. But I wanted them a bit bigger. So we're just going to see what happens. So I just want silver. Just got cheap poster paint. So I'm just going to see what happens. So we did the spray painting outside, you saw in the video. So we just want to try and get a sort of a like a feathery effect. Let's see what happens. Sorry. I don't mind that. See how that gives the feathery look? And you can also do it with like a chain, a neck chain. Now over here, I'm going to just add glitter. Well, it's my favourite way of painting. Let's see this way. So I'm going to show you. It's really easy and it always looks really good. So I've just got glue in here. do have glue. It's empty. There. So we've got some glue here. Look. Do you have a cameraman for me? Who's on call? Now, we have glitter. My favourite thing, glitterati. Doing the glitterati now. Glitter. Glitter there. So we're going galactic with the glitter. Do you like that? I like that better. So I'm going to stick with my original plan. I'm going to change it a little bit. So I did a bit of that was the chain pull and the glitter. That's just glue and glitter. Right? Background black. And we're doing our silver wings, and that was the pull, the chain pull, or I did it with the Japamala beads and just cheap poster paint. Right? I know you guys can do much better. And if I had my cameraman here, you know. But see the galactic light? I love it already. See the galactic glitter? Yeah. So well done. We went to rainbow and then galactic. Look, there's a transformation in between worlds. We're going now, we went from 3D to 5D. Rainbow warrior code takes us into the galaxy, and we're in there and we're flying through. So you can tell, you know, that your wings are fine because they're like gossamer thread. And when you have gossamer thread, you have to take more care of yourself. That's why the bubble needs to get extended out further and further. So for instance, if you were climbing over a fence, you know when they have barbed wire at the top? Just say you've got jeans on, it's easier to get over. If you're in a gossamer gown, you have to go a lot wider, you have to fly up higher. You cannot get caught in that barbed wire at all because you're stuck or you have to rip it off. Where denim might just rip a bit, but you're over. Hope I'm making sense. You have gossamer wings of light and you need extra care. We are special needs. We are special need galactics and we are doing our wings of light. So I'm going to show you as we leave this, we are going to do an intention. By the time we've finished our wings, right? Say my heart's intention for my galactic wings is to receive my gifts and use them in ways that brings love to others, so I can see my own love reflected back at me in ways that make me squeal with delight. Remember, God gave you not a spirit of fear, but one of power. Let the winds of the Holy Spirit move you along your course. Walk in His ways as if you are in the Garden of Eden already. It's an unbreakable and everlasting bond, relinquishing of my power. The rainbow bridge has been now created. The rainbow bridge to the galactic light. Thank you very much. This is a spiritual union. When the creative brain, side of the brain, bows down, we have freedom. We have to bow down. We must create and be in creative energy more than not. So as we seal this beautiful Reiki art therapy session down, I thank you for being here. Thank you to my masters of the light with their wings of light. We say affirmations for a minute. I now prepare for the fulfillment of my heart's desires. I now dig my ditches with faith and understanding, and my heart's desires come to pass in a surprising way. My ditches will be filled at the right time, bringing all that I have asked for and more. I now put to flight the army of alien negative thoughts that feed on fear and starve on faith. God's ideas cannot be moved, therefore what is mine by divine right will always be with me. I give thanks that I now receive this righteous desires of my heart. I have perfect confidence in God, and God has perfect confidence in me. God's promises are built upon a rock. As I have asked, I must receive. I love you. It's going to bring down a Christos now on each of your chakras. And just think of your energy field needing a bit more space. Right? You're driving a Maserati with these wings of light. You're a Rolls Royce. You're not a Mini Minor. You can't go park there anymore. No. You need more space. Less drama, less congestion, less dis-ease. Your gossamer wings need space, so push your bubble out. Get it bubble bigger. We're going to get a bigger bubble, and then you can go into your own bubble verse. Gossamer wings of light. Thank you, Light Tribe, for being here. We have awakened warrior codes, and we are at the end of the rainbow when we connect to the rainbow children, the rainbow warrior code, the rainbow within us, and that's the pot of gold. I love you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.